Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Rumble Rewind. Today, we're talking about WWE 2K24. It's been a few days since patch 1.08 came out, so I wanted to come today with my top 5 wins and my 5 biggest misses for this update. Let's get to it. All right, so number 1 on my biggest wins are updated Trons and entrances. We got a few updates in that department, first being Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, which is great. They have their tag team entrance. It's the same for Tony D and Stax, as well as Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. They all have updated tag team entrances now in the game. These were locked behind championships before, and now they are available without them being title holders as well. In addition to that, we got a couple of the Gallus boys getting their unique individual entrances. So Mark Coffey and Wolfgang both got updated individual entrances and no longer share the same motion with Joe Coffey. This is a big win. It's great to see these guys getting some of their own individual characteristics and traits. But then as a bonus, we got an updated JD McDonough Titantron, which is great. This was not in the patch notes. It's just kind of a hidden extra bonus, which I love that. It's a lot of fun to try to discover these things. But what this says to me as a player is that 2K is continuing to try to make little improvements here and there to improve the experience of this game for players. That is a huge win. It's great to see them continuing to freshen it up and try to keep things updated. Now, on the other side of that, my first big loss is same thing, updated Trons and entrances. We've gotten a few, that's great, but there are a couple more that I would love to see. Santos Escobar, for example, switched back to his old music. Can we get that back in the game? Can we get that added back in since it's already been in the game before? Same with the Street Profits. They're back to their old music. It'd be great to have that music in the game. And now then you got the other people who have been updated as well since, like Tiffany Stratton. Love to see her new entrance and her new stuff in the game, but I get it if not. However, with Santos and the Street Profits, can we just get that music back in the game? All right, number 2, big win. The storage glitch has been fixed. Now what's going on is in the community creations, if you go to the deletion utility, you will be able to see how much of the dedicated image storage space you are currently using. So that's the first of the fixes, but I also think in this, and they didn't say it directly, but I also think in this somehow they freed up a little bit of additional storage space as well. If you look, my console version says I have 256 megabytes of available storage space for custom images. Currently, I'm only using about 41 megabytes of that, but prior to this patch, I was unable to download things from community creations. But since the patch, I am able to download those things once again I haven't deleted anything, but it's now available to download. So I am thinking that they did some additional fixes there that have not been specifically stated in the patch notes. So that's a huge win. Being able to download these creations and these images, huge win. On the other side, big L, the image swap glitch has not been addressed. Now, 2K did release a statement a while back. They marked it as planned for a future update. However, somebody from 2K went in and said that was a mistake. It was an accidentally tagged as planned for a future update. It would not be in a future patch, but they are still working on it. So I don't know what they mean by that. Are they working on it? Are they not? Is it getting patched? Is it not? Very confusing language, but would love some clarity around the image swap glitch. Would love to see that patched. All right, number 3, big win. We get CM Punk back in a WWE game for the first time in a decade. And man, his model looks great. His moveset looks great. We got some new animations for the GTS. We got some new animations for the Pepsi Plunge and things like that. This is a great thing all around. Another bonus win is that Cult of Personality is in the jukebox, meaning you can add it to your menu screens, your loading screens, and you can use it on created wrestlers. We thought that there would be some licensing issues and this may be locked to just CM Punk's base model, but this is fully in the game and that is a huge win. So tell me in the comments if you've used CM Punk, who have you put him up against so far? My first CM Punk match was against John Cena. They've got some incredible rivalry commentary, so if you want to check that out, CM Punk has rivalry commentary with John Cena and The Undertaker, and it's just fun. Now on the other side of that is kind of an L, my faction. It's great that they're updating it. They're adding some new Persona cards. They're making these new updates in the game available. But on the other side, they're making it incredibly difficult to get these things unlocked. For example, if you look at the Hulk Hogan action figure model, you do need the Hulk Hogan Legend in order to be able to play in this live event to win the action figure model. In order to get the Legend, you either have to randomly pull it from a pack or you have to purchase it from the card market. Now, if you go to purchase it from the card market using the VC or the virtual currency, it's going to cost you about $20 US to get the card that you need in order to play this live event. Now, you can grind that out if you want to, but to get that many My Faction points is going to take a considerable amount of grinding and time. Now, I'm not opposed to these things being challenging. I think they should. I think that should feel like a big reward, and it should feel like a major accomplishment when we unlock some of these things. But I do think that they should be more accessible. They should be a little more balanced in their value. $20 for a card that's an 80-something overall it just feels like too much, and there needs to be some balance brought to that. Now, moving on, number 4, big win is ring announcers are now editable in universe mode. I think that is a huge win. We can move Alicia Taylor to SmackDown if we want to, or we can have Samantha Irvin announce everything every time because she is the GOAT. And that's a big win. That's a huge win that we can do that in our universe mode now. I was so excited when we got all 3 ring announcers in the game this year. I thought that was a great add. However, on the L side, kind of a loss is if you want to change announcers in universe mode, you have to do it for every single individual match. You will have to literally go into the match options and manually change the ring announcer for every match. That's a big L. We cannot assign ring announcers to arenas. You cannot assign them to shows currently. You can only change them in an individual match situation. And so I am hoping that 2K can add that in. They can patch it where you can assign a ring announcer to a show just like you can a referee. I would love to see that as an option so that we don't have to go in there and change it every single time. Because to be honest, I'm not doing that. I wish that I could have Samantha announce every single match, but I just don't want to have to go into every single match and change that. So that is an L, and I hope the 2K will patch it. Number 5, here we go. Now our entrances and details can be saved across game mode. So if you update an entrance in the free play exhibition mode, you can now save that into your universe mode as well. And vice versa. If you update an entrance in universe mode, you can save it into the exhibition mode. This is fantastic. This is great. You're not having to do these things multiple times. You're not having to worry about losing all that stuff on your entrances should your universe mode crash or you need to restart it. We can now save those things across modes, which is awesome. So number 5 though on the big L list for me is the multiple hair glitch has been removed. This is sad. I'm sad about this. I've had several creations that looked incredible, but it was because of multiple hairs. You know, you could do different things with highlighting of the hair. You could add in different textures and things like that to make it look more realistic. But that has been removed. And to be honest with you, I get it. If it was causing issues with the game or causing issues in the code, I get it. We have to get it out. We have to remove it. However, I would love to see 2K step up their game on the hairs that are available for community creations. Right now, the ones that are available are just not that great. I mean, there are a few in there that work, but on the other hand, they're just not that good. I mean, take this Luca Crucifino model, for example. The multiple hair glitch got removed and he lost the ponytail. I added it back, but it's not the same because it doesn't have the second hair underneath it. It still kind of looks kind of thin and not super realistic. Same with Javon Evans. He used to have more dreads there, more texture to his hair, more body to it, and now it's just kind of there. So I would love to see 2K update those hair models so that they make them, 1, look more realistic, and 2, just add a little bit more variety in there. There's not very many different hairstyles, and it would be great to get a little bit more so that we can have a little more creativity and move that way. So here's what I want. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what are your biggest wins from this patch update, as well as the things that you hope get fixed in the near future. I'd also love to know what are the hidden things that you have found while playing since that patch has dropped, like the JD McDonough Titantron. It wasn't in the patch notes, but we found it later on. What have you found that maybe people don't know about yet? All right, last one as a bonus, kind of an L. Where is the WrestleMania 40 arena? I know originally they said summertime, and there's some great community creations out there that you can download right now if you want to play WrestleMania 40 arena. But I'm ready to see that in the game. I'm ready to see it where we can easily add it to things. We don't have to use a bunch of custom images and logos to have the WrestleMania 40 arena. We can just have it in the game. So come on, 2K, get us that WrestleMania 40 arena. We are looking forward to it. We are ready for it. But hey, if you did end up enjoying this video, I'd love for you to leave a like and go ahead and subscribe to the channel while you are there. Man, turn on post notifications so you never miss what we've got coming up. And if you want to dive a little bit deeper into patch 1.08 and all the patch notes, click this video right here where we discuss what all is going on in this game, what they've changed, what they've added, and some other things that we feel like have been missed. Thanks for hanging out with me on Rumble Rewind. We'll see you next time.